morning, you guys. I look a little crazy right now. It was Easter yesterday. I'm starting off a weekly vlog. Welcome. Make sure to subscribe if you guys are new here. But yeah, I wasn't planning on filming right away this morning, but yesterday my mom surprised me with the Chobani confetti birthday cake, or whatever it is, birthday confetti cake creamer, and I'm so excited to try it right now. I smelt it and I have a feeling I know what it's gonna taste like, but I just want to confirm. I went a little overboard and added a lot more creamer, but I just wanted to be able to really taste it for the first time because I've been on the hunt for this creamer for so long. So cheers, I am so excited to try. It's so good. Oh my god, it might be one of my favorite Chobani creamers that they do besides like sweet cream. Actually, who am I kidding? I like all of them. I like every single one that they make, but this is really good. It tastes literally like yellow cake with frosting. Like, I don't know how they did that, but it tastes exactly like yellow cake, which is really cool in a coffee. It's really good. Yeah, I put a lot in, and I don't find it to be overly sweet. I think the sweetest one, in my opinion, is the cookie dough one. That's probably like my least favorite out of all the creamers. I think it's just a little bit too sweet. So if you think that the cookie dough one is too sweet, this one is a lot less, but it's delicious. Wow, they nail flavor profiles. Like, they really made it taste like you're drinking a yellow cake with frosting and sprinkles. I don't know how they did that. I'm impressed. My arm is killing me. I did back and biceps on Thursday and my arms are still hurting today. Yeah, today is Monday. I think I'm gonna go get my nails done later. Probably my nails and my toes. My nails are looking really rough, so it would be nice to get them done. And I don't really have many other plans today. Maybe go grocery shopping since it's a Monday. Welcome to a new weekly vlog. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. I feel like you guys like weekly vlogs more than like a couple days in my life. So I'm trying to get back in the habit of doing a weekly vlog every Monday through Saturday. So hopefully you guys enjoy that as well. This is plant mom life. I am putting all my plants, or all my seeds and plants, in the sun. My front yard doesn't really get like direct sunlight unless it's really early in the morning. So we're gonna leave them like this. And then once it starts to get brighter out in the backyard, which honestly, it's already about to start getting bright back there. So like an hour or so, I'll move all the plants outside so that way they can get some fresh sunlight. How cute is this little pot, you guys? My sister gifted me for Easter a raspberry bush, a raspberry plant. So this is gonna supposedly grow fresh raspberries. My sister has a lemon one and it's doing really well. So she got me a raspberry one and she got my mom like a lily plant, which is really pretty too. But I'm excited. I need to like really take care of this because I think that would be so cool, but I'm a little nervous at the same time because I didn't really dabble in any fruits with all of my seeds. By the way, dill is going crazy. Yellow onion is happening. Carrot is happening. Something's happening with zucchini. Something's happening with Roma tomato. The only ones that really haven't done anything is bell pepper and the pickled cucumber. Also ignore that it's wet over there. The watering can just has a mind of its own. But yeah, wow, look at my garden so far. This is so exciting. This is 28, y'all. Growing fresh produce. I haven't been vlogging much because my camera needed to charge, but I just heated up some breakfast. We're doing Easter leftovers today because why not? So I have 2 eggs scrambled with some ham that I chopped up from yesterday. And then I have a bunch of kielbasa because the Polish girl in me cannot say no to kielbasa. It is so good. Oh my god, I'm so excited to eat this. I would add some avocado, but I don't have any, so we're working with what we got. I really need to go grocery shopping today, y'all. I think I'm gonna go get my nails done at 1. It is 11:52 right now, so we'll see if I make it for that. I've been editing on my computer and I kind of want to stop staring at my screen for a little bit and go out into the world because it is a really nice day out. Look at how the sun is shining in. I've been moving my plants so that way they get all the natural sunlight. I'm really trying, you guys. I am terrible at sticking with anything, as we all know, but I'm trying to keep these plants alive the best that I can. Wow, this looks really yummy. Guys, I really want to learn how to make kielbasa. I want to look up some recipes because I like mine a little bit more saucy and a little bit more browns like this. And a girl I know recently made it at a party I was at, and it was so good. And I need to figure out how she did it. I might look up some recipes on Pinterest and try it for myself because kielbasa is one of my favorite foods. If you've never had it before, it's like a sausage, but it's like a little, I don't know how I would describe the flavor of it. It's so good. Yeah, there's my breakfast. I figured if I am gonna go get my nails done, I want to have some food in my system before I go. So yummy. I just spent about 3 hours looking for my wallet. I needed it in order to go get my nails done and I couldn't find it anywhere. So I deep cleaned my entire car and I found it. It's now secure in my bag. So we can finally go to the nail salon. It's like, what time is it? 4:20, but I will say I deep cleaned my car. After I found my wallet, I was like, you know what? I'm already doing it. I might as well clean my whole car. And listen, I have an old car, so it's never gonna look like super perfect, but it looks really freaking good. Like the whole back seat is completely empty. I even cleaned the trunk. I feel so good about this. Like it looks so much better. That's what I've been doing for the last couple hours, but now we're gonna finally go fix these nails. You can see I have a couple broken ones. I just want them to be fixed up. I'm honestly debating if I wanna get a pedicure. I just called and said I'm gonna get a pedicure and I told them I would be there soon, but now I'm like, do I even want a pedicure? I guess I'm gonna get one. I don't know. All right, I just got to the nail salon. You guys probably know by now because I've talked about it a couple times, but Noir Nails and Spa. Can I talk normally? In Rumford is where I go to get my nails done and I really like them. Last time my nails did not last, but normally they do. So I don't know. We'll see how they last this time, but for the most part, I really like them. So I have a good feeling that they're gonna do a good job again. Guys, I just got out of the nail salon. As you can probably tell, it is dark out now. Today was a fail for vlogging. I don't really like to vlog. Oh, the lighting I guess is better without the light on. I don't really like to vlog when it's dark out because I feel like the lighting is so bad, but I finally left the nail salon. I got pretty much the exact same color that I got last time. It wasn't intentional. I was trying to decide on a color for so long and I ended up going with this one. It was called Coral Castle from D&D. Last time I had on Ballet Pink. This is Coral Castle. To me, it just looks like a little bit more corally than the other one, but just like 1% more coral. I was the last one in there. It is 7:30. They close at 7:30. And what time did I get here? At like 4:30? I don't know why. Nails just keep taking longer and longer. This is no offense to the nail salon. It just takes a really long time for some reason. And Loki, the girl who was doing my nails, she was new and she messed up at the very end and they had to like redo half of my nails with this other guy. So it was this whole thing, but it's fine. We're done now and I have nails for hopefully the next month or so and I won't have to come back because wow, that took a long time. It's like now I'm exhausted. Like I don't know what it is about getting my nails done, but I get so anxious and I get so exhausted from doing that. I like it a lot, don't get me wrong. It's just very similar to what I did before, but it's pretty. And the guy who fixed the shaping of my nails, he killed it. Like he shaped these in so quick and he did such a good job. The shape is incredible. So shout out to him. I'm happy with them. And I also got white on my toes, if I didn't say that already. Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. Trying to make today a better day. Actually ran out very quickly to Trader Joe's and Shaw's. I didn't really get that much stuff because I'm planning on doing a bigger grocery haul tomorrow and meal prepping once my meal prep containers that I ordered from Amazon get in. So in the meantime, I just got kind of like what I was craving for today. Sorry, I'm just lighting a candle right now because I just want it to be nice and peaceful in my house. I do not want to be stressed out today about anything. Yeah, sorry, I didn't really film out because I'm wearing sweatpants and a sweatshirt because it was raining out and I thought it was cold and it is so hot out. It's like 70 something degrees and I'm like, wait, I'm not dressed for this. I was in Uggs. I thought it was cold. It looked cold out when I was looking outside, but to my surprise, it is very hot. Anyways, from Shaw's first, I got this cold brew. This is the not too sweet one. I always just get whatever coffee is on sale at Shaw's because they like rotate through all the coffees being on sale. And then I'm gonna make kielbasa today in my crock pot. So I got 2 different barbecue sauces. I've never made this before, so I I don't know how this is gonna go, but I got honey barbecue and sweet and spicy. They were 2 for $5 and I couldn't decide, so I'll probably do like half and half. And then I got 2 different poppies because these were on sale, I think like 2 for $4. So I got the last raspberry rose. I had to get one from the fridge because there was none left. And then my other favorite, these are my 2 favorite poppies, raspberry rose and ginger lime, which is so funny because these never used to even be on my radar before, but now they're my favorite prebiotic soda. And then what else did I get? I got some Mrs. Dash onion, ooh, it's dark, onion and herb seasoning from Dash. I always thought it was Mrs. Dash, but now it just says Dash. This is really good. It's a little bit spicy and I figured I could add it to my kielbasa today. I don't like how dark it is in my kitchen. It's just because it's backlit from this window, but anyways, here is the kielbasa. So I got the regular kielbasa. They also have a beef one and they have like a light version, but I figured if this is my first time making it, I should get like the original one. I'm gonna put this in the crock pot in a little bit because it needs to be in there for like 2 to 3 hours. And then I got zucchini to have with it tonight. I'm gonna do like kielbasa. I have a little bit of chicken left over. So chicken, kielbasa, rice, and zucchini. I got a lemon. I don't know if I'm gonna add lemon juice to the kielbasa. I was just thinking like I might as well get it just in case. And if not, I'll have it with my tea. And then last thing I got, I don't know if you guys watch Henry. I'm obsessed with him, but he got a yellow apple and he said it was like the best apple he's ever tasted. These are called opal apples. Couldn't tell what made the yellow apples like good or bad, like which ones were super ripe and stuff. So I just kind of guessed. I don't know, we're gonna try it. Henry loved it and I trust his opinion. He's like my favorite TikToker. We'll try that later. And then moving on to Trader Joe's. I really only went there for flowers, but then I just ended up walking around a little bit. I really wanted these specific flowers. What are these called? Ranunculus? I don't know, they are like so pretty and different. I wanted to get like all one color, but they didn't have any, so I did this like white, pink, and red one, and then the pink ones, and I feel like they're going to bloom in a couple of days and look really pretty once they open up. These just look a little bit different, but these ones haven't really bloomed yet. So we're gonna set these up in a second in the vase, but I just need to trim them down a little bit. I don't know, I just saw someone else get them and I was like, those are so pretty. So I've been wanting them for like the last week or so. I got my favorite chips, the elote corn dippers. These are so good. They're like spicy and just delicious. And then a couple other things in here, literally like 4 more things. You guys know, or I think I mentioned in one of my vlogs recently, I'm working on my sourdough starter. It's just about ready to bake with. So I wanted to prep ahead of time and I figured these would be cheaper at Trader Joe's. So I got the medium cheddar because I'm gonna do a cheddar jalapeno cheddar jalapeno loaf. So medium cheddar and pickled jalapenos. I was gonna do the sweet and spicy ones that Trader Joe's makes, but I was like, no, let me just do regular. So we have pickled jalapenos and cheddar for that. And then like I said, I was just wandering around Trader Joe's and I was trying to stop myself from buying a ton of things because I remembered that I'm gonna be meal prepping tomorrow, so there's really no need for it. It's got a few like fun things. This is the Italian Bomba hot pepper sauce. I actually think I'm gonna use a little bit of this with my kielbasa today. I love this. My mouth is watering just thinking about this. I've used this on pizza in the past and in pastas, and it's so good. And then the last thing that I got, I think that we should try right now. This is a Caesar salad dip. Caesar salad dip. It has like lettuce, sour cream, mayonnaise, honey, lemon juice, garlic. Like, I don't know what to expect from a Caesar salad dip, but I really wanted to try it, and I'm just gonna have it with the elote chips because I don't really know what it would go with a Caesar salad dip. Maybe just like a plain, like a garlic, like almost like a crouton type chip. That would be really good. I opened that all wrong. Anything Caesar salad normally I really like, but I just don't know how to feel about like lettuce and stuff in a dip. So this is what it looks like. Smells like Caesar salad. Sure does. Okay, I'm getting a hefty little bite here. That's actually really good. It tastes like Caesar salad. That's crazy. These chips are probably a little bit too flavorful in hindsight for this dip, like you kind of need a more plain chip to dip with this. That way you can really like taste the Caesar salad, because the seasonings on the chips kind of like equal out flavor wise. So it's just like a lot of flavors is what I'm trying to say. That's crazy. I wonder if there's anchovies in this. So thank God Trader Joe's is still cheap. The most expensive thing that I got was the flowers. Those were $6.99 a piece. And then the next thing was the cheddar cheese. That was $4.50, which I'm glad I got it there because it's way cheaper at Trader Joe's than it is at Shaw's. This is Molly approved. If you have any ideas of what else you could do with this besides just dip it and eat it, let me know, because this is delicious. And it really does taste like a Caesar salad in a dip form. I kind of wish that it was like their buffalo chicken dip where there's pieces of like rotisserie chicken in it, because that would be really, really good. They hit water and they have like a few more days, they're gonna start standing up more straight on their own. I just love how like whimsical and bendy they are. So we're gonna see how these bloom. I forget who I was watching and she got like a bright, almost like reddish orange color, and they looked so beautiful in her kitchen. These look really pretty already, the ones that have bloomed, and I'm excited to see how it ends up looking. I don't know, just trying something new, something different than roses. dinner is served. I'm trying to get that last little bit of sunlight so that way you guys can see everything. We have the zucchini. This is just minute rice. It's the chicken and herb flavor. It's by the brand's literally Minute Rice is what it's called. And they're really good. They come in like single serve packets. Then we have the kielbasa with a bunch of the barbecue sauce and some chicken, which I did a terrible job of cutting, but I feel like I cooked it perfectly today on the grill. It's so juicy and good. And there's my dinner. This is a huge serving. This plate is very heavy, but I figured I didn't really eat much today. I don't even remember what I did eat, so I wanted to have like a big portion for dinner, and I just love anything off of the grill, so I couldn't resist. It's officially grilling season. I'm having it with a ginger lime poppy. I'm so excited. Also, side note, I don't know if I am seeing things, but I swear these are getting better already and blooming way more just from a couple hours of being in the water. Like all of these ones are starting to stand up more, and even the ones on the edges are standing up a lot more, and they're getting a lot stronger. So I'm so excited. I feel like they look so pretty and girly. I don't know, these flowers are just so fun to me. These were not all blooming this morning, I swear. Oh, they look so beautiful. Thursday afternoon. So I am definitely in my luteal phase right now, and I am just not the most pleasurable person to be around, whether it's through a camera or in person. I feel like yesterday I was seconds away from crashing out all day. I stress cleaned pretty much the entire day. Like, I did so much laundry. I went through so many cabinets, so many rooms. I was just in such a bad mood, and I was using cleaning as an escape from that. Yeah, I'm definitely in like my luteal phase right now because I feel disgusting. I like hate everyone, I hate everything, and I'm just not, like I said, the most pleasant to be around at the moment. But I figured, you know, the show must go on, so I'm vlogging today a little bit. I don't really know. I'm probably not gonna do much because my eye is bugging me. The other eye now, if you watch my last vlog, my right eye was really hurting me last time I vlogged. Now my left eye is really hurting me. It's so weird. It like hurts really bad for a day, and then I'll wake up the next morning and it's like nothing happened and it's perfectly fine again. So I don't know what's happening. And I just went to the eye doctor. It's like, what are the odds? I go to the eye doctor after 2 years, and then right after I leave, I'm having all these eye problems. Also, my hair looks crazy. I was out in the yard, y'all, today. This morning I was doing like gardening things. I had my mom gave me this like backpack that's a leaf blower, but instead of a leaf blower, it's like a leaf vacuum. Like it vacuums up sticks and leaves and stuff. So I had my little backpack on and I was going around the yard just trying to de-stress, you know, any way that I can. I'm just in a baggy t-shirt and some comfy pants, but we're gonna be making sourdough. At least we're gonna try to. I need to get my phone and watch a TikTok. I haven't done this in so long. I know like certain things that I need, like I took out mostly everything. I have my sourdough starter here, which it's pretty much risen just enough to where I feel like I can use it, like it's doubled in size or whatever. And then I have my salt and my bread flour. I also have a whole nother container of this if I need it. I have my food scale, definitely essential with sourdough, a big bowl, and I forget what else I need. I think I just use water. I forget how to do this completely, so I'm not really gonna be the best to assist you guys with what to do. I'm gonna see if it's still in my saves on TikTok. Hopefully it is. Hopefully this creator didn't delete it. And if I can find it, then I can just watch that again and be good. Oh, yep, here it is. Okay, let's see who the creator is.
Let's make this.
Her name is Jackie Sourdough Enthusiast. She is going to help me make the sourdough. Okay, so first thing she says is 200 grams of starter, which hopefully I have enough. I'm just using this really small jar. So let's see. If I don't have enough or even close to it, I'm just gonna do 100 grams because if I remember correctly, this recipe, it makes 2 loaves of bread. Okay, that is 45. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna do 1 loaf. I'm not using a big enough jar right now because I haven't really been making any. 72. So everything that she says, I need to remember I'm halving it. 83, using up pretty much everything that I got. 92.
Next, add 750 grams of water.
65. This is where I get really nervous because I just want to make sure I don't over add. I know I should like use a little bowl, but 11. Okay, we're good. I need to add in 500 grams of bread flour. I like the King Arthur brand. It's really good and it's like pretty affordable. Sourdough is one of those things that it can be really expensive because there's a lot of ways to buy the bougier things. Like you can buy a Le Creuset bread oven, which I want, but you don't need it at the same time. So that's something to keep in mind, is that you can do this for a much more affordable price. It's just like there are also a lot of upgrades as well if you want to make it nicer. I don't know why this other bread flour that I have is also open, and I opened it like an animal. There's like a giant hole in it, which is really questionable.
It will look like a mess at this point, but don't worry. Scrape the sides of your bowl with a silicone spatula and then cover the bowl with a damp towel and let it rest on the counter for 1 hour.
Okay, so now I'm gonna cover this with a damp paper towel, and this needs to sit on the counter for how long? An hour. So we're just gonna let this sit, do its thing, and then after, like she said, we're gonna do stretch and folds next. Why are you screaming? Why? What is wrong? So it's been just about an hour, maybe a little less. I feel like it's been enough time to where I can start doing stretch and folds. So you do 4 rounds of this every 30 minutes. I do remember that now. Now it's all coming back to me. But you take the dough. I just washed my hands as well. Don't freak out. and you stretch it up as much as you can, but you don't want it to break. Like it's starting to tear on the side, so then you fold it down, and then you turn. Also, if you want your hands to not stick, you can wet them with a little bit of water, and it helps. But yeah, now I'm just stretching the dough again and folding it over. This takes like literally 2 seconds. We're gonna cover it again, and we're gonna do those stretch and folds. Like I said, that was the first round. We have 3 more to go every 30-minute interval. I just showered. I have a hair mask in. It's the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair. And I think I'm gonna self-tan in a little bit because I feel like that will help me feel slightly better about myself is when I have a good tan. So I'm probably gonna, after I film these couple clips, put on some Bondi Sands. I have the 1 hour express right now, so that'll be good because then I'll be done before it's even time for dinner and I'll be tan. I normally don't like the 1 hour express. That's why I'm in like super comfy clothes, and you know, the slick back hair isn't doing me any favors. I thought before I look a little bit crazy, we could do a haul of these items that I picked up recently. Just a bunch of things that have come in the mail. This first one is from Amazon. It's another book. I don't know why I keep ordering more and more books when I have so many to read, but I saw that Emily Henry came out with a new book like just the other day, and everyone was saying how good her books are. So I was like, all right, I need to start reading Emily Henry's books, and these are like super popular, have been super popular for a long time. This is The People We Meet on Vacation, The Perfect Getaway. I believe this is an enemies to lovers trope, or it could be like friends to lovers. I feel like this will be really good, and I love the cover art. I think that's so pretty. Oh, I actually really like how it's green on this side and orange. That's really fun. So I'm sure like pretty much everyone watching this who reads books has already read this, but if you're behind like me, this is another easy read. Let me see, it's probably like 350 pages, 364. So that's a quick read. And I don't think this is that exciting for you guys, but this is from Amazon. I really needed some new meal prep containers, and I wanted to get glass ones, but all the ones that I liked that were glass were gonna take a while to ship. But I needed meal prep containers for Sunday because I'm filming a meal prep video for my other channel that'll probably go up hopefully on Monday if I can keep my life together. But I thought that these were really cute, and they were overnight delivery. It's like a minty green. I just really needed some new ones. This is a 20-piece set, so 10 lids and 10 containers, which is like the perfect amount for me. And these are actually really big. These are way bigger than I thought they would be. But that's a good thing. I'd rather them be too big than too small. These are my 2 Amazon orders. Then yesterday, something came in the mail, and I didn't want to film myself unboxing it because I was afraid I was gonna hate it and it would put me in a bad mood, even though I was already in a bad mood. But it's from Aritzia. I ordered my baby shower dress, potentially, that I'm gonna wear from Aritzia. It's brown, and the only thing that I'm worried about, you guys, is that it's giving corporate baddie or like flight attendant. I wanted it to give like similar to those Odd Muse dresses, but the Odd Muse ones only come in black and white, and I felt like either of those colors wasn't good with the color scheme. Browns, sage green, creams, all that kind of thing. So I'll probably wear like my cream bag with this, and if I end up keeping it, I need to decide within like the next day or two. If I keep it, I need to get it tailored because it's a little bit too long. I thought for sure, I was afraid that it was going to be too short, but it's a little long on me. Again, it's from Aritzia. It has that kind of like exaggerated tapered in waist, and then it goes out. Hopefully my tailor can do this very quickly because I need it done within the next week, but I'm just gonna have her take off like 1/2 inch to like 3/4 inch because it is pretty long on me, and I feel like the longer it is, the more like businessy it looks, and if it's more of like a mini dress, it looks more chic, which is what I'm more so going for. But this is by the Babaton brand, and honestly, if you work like a corporate job and you have like not a super long torso, because I feel like my torso, it's not super short, but it's also not super long. It's pretty mid-size, so I feel like if you have a medium to short torso, this would be a really good dress for you, because if you have a long torso, it might be too short for work. But what I'm saying is this could be a really good work dress. and you wouldn't have to get it tailored because it's like the perfect length for work, and it's actually really flattering. There's a hidden zipper in the back, and it's very heavy. Like, this is nice. It's by the, I don't know if I said the Babaton brand. This was $128, which I think is pretty good for the quality of it. I can't wait to get it tailored, and I feel like this is just gonna be a classic little mini dress that I wear all the time, and I love the chocolate brown color. I know it doesn't really like give baby shower that much, but my sister, I don't know if I have talked about much of her pregnancy on here. She is due very soon, and she's not finding out the gender. So her and her boyfriend are not finding out the gender. So I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I was thinking boy just because her belly is really low, but it could be a girl. I don't know. Originally I was like, it's 100% boy. And now I saw her on Easter and I'm like, oh, I don't know, it might be girl. But I won't find out until she has the baby. So I'm kind of just going neutral because I didn't want to wear, since the theme is like neutrals and sage green, I feel like those are the only colors that I could wear that look good with the whole theme of the party. And I didn't want to wear anything pink or blue because that kind of like looks like I'm swaying one way or the other. I know that I'm thinking way too much into it, but I felt like my options were very limited on what to wear. And I'm also just normally not a dress girl. I want to get more into dresses, but it's not naturally my thing. So I felt like my options were a little limited. So we're going with this, I think. I'm gonna bring it to the tailor first and see if she has time to do it tomorrow. And if she can get it to me within the next week, then I'm gonna keep it. If she says she doesn't have time, then this has to get returned, and hopefully I can find something else within the next week. The camera's actually dying. I have all the windows open. It is such a nice day out today. Tomorrow's gonna be 80 degrees. 80 degrees, I am so excited. So I'm gonna charge my camera for a little bit and just do various things around the house, probably edit a little bit. Everyone, so it's currently 9:37. You guys can probably tell from the vlog footage that I've gotten so far. I mean, it's Thursday night. I feel like I haven't really filmed that much, or like as much as I typically do. I feel like you can probably tell from the vlog that I'm just not in the best headspace. Like, I don't know. I mean, I do know that it probably has to do with where my cycle is, but just in general, I've been feeling so anxious, almost like just so overwhelmed and confused about what I am doing with my life, like what I want to be doing. You guys know I'm always gonna tell it like it is on my YouTube channels. Like, I like just being open and upfront with you guys. I am not feeling my best. I feel like for the past couple of weeks, like I've had some highs where I feel good and I'm happy and stuff, but I can't shake the feeling that it's like no matter what I do, it's not working. I don't know, just little things. Like, I got my nails done and then I chipped one. I got my hair done a few weeks ago, and the first girl who did it like just completely messed it up. And those are just beauty things. A lot of other things I have felt that way about, but those are just two examples that are on the top of my head where I'm just like, why me? Like, I'm trying to do things to make me feel better about myself and it just backfires. That goes for other things as well, not just beauty, like I said. I don't know, I just feel very frustrated. I think that I'm coming to terms with the fact that I am like functionally, and I use functionally very loosely, depressed, and I don't know why, and that's what's so hard for me because I don't know why I am. I feel like I have so much to be thankful for in my life, and I am, like, so much to be grateful for. I love this house that I live in. I love where I live. I love the people in my life. I love so much of my life, but for some reason I still feel stuck. And this is kind of a cycle that I go in very often, and normally I just wouldn't film this week and then I would just be gone off of social platforms for who knows how long. So I'm trying to get better at working through these things instead of letting these things affect me as much as I typically do. The reason why I'm sharing this is because I'm sure that someone out there can relate to it. I honestly just like have been trying to not crash out the entire week. I just made myself a peppermint tea. I'm waiting for it to cool down because hopefully this will help me feel a little bit better. Tea typically does that. I go through these phases where it's like, I don't know how to describe it. The reason why I say functionally depressed, I've never been like diagnosed with anything, but it's almost as if like I am stuck and like life is passing me by and I can't do anything to like jump back in the race. It's like I'm just stuck in one spot. Picture me in like a road race. I'm stuck in one spot. I can't move, even though physically I can. Like I could keep running, but for some reason I'm just stuck where I am and everyone else is like passing by me. I don't want to get emotional, but like I can't get back in the race. That's just the first metaphor I could think of, but that's what it feels like when I get in a more like low mood. I'm just stuck where I am and like days and weeks will go by and I'm doing things. It's not like I'm just laying in bed every day necessarily or like sitting on the couch all day long like and sulking. I'm productive in the sense of like I keep my space clean. I like to wake up early and maybe go on a walk or do this or that, but at the end of the day the weeks will pass by and I'm like, what did I do for those weeks? Like where was I? You know, because then I'll snap back out of it and I'll have a couple days where I'm actually doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing and I'm like, oh, this is how it should be. I don't know if any of this is making sense or if anyone can relate. I'm definitely my own worst enemy. Like I self-sabotage a lot of things in my life and I literally don't know why. Like I don't know why I do the things that I do. Just dealing with the repercussions of me doing that for a long time. I feel pretty lonely in my thoughts. I don't know, I'm just mad at myself, I guess. And I know I can't like take anger out of myself for the past and the things that I've done, but I don't know how to fix it going forward to where I feel like I have more, how do I word it? The goal is hopefully soon to feel as if I'm on an upward trajectory instead of just staying at the same pace again. I feel like I get too comfortable in my life and I get too used to this like soft life and I don't really push myself or go out of my comfort zone ever, and I need to do more of that because that's where growth happens. So I need to get uncomfortable in order to get comfortable, which I know is like the cringiest saying ever, but that is so true right now. That is what I need to do. I need to just liven up my life. I need to mix up my routine. I need to start doing the things that I say I'm gonna do consistently because I realize that that's when I feel my absolute best, is when I'm consistently doing the things that I know I'm supposed to be. And I get so frustrated with myself because I feel like I look at myself and I'm like, you have so much potential to do so much, but like I'm just stuck. And I don't know why. It's as if I'm paralyzed, but like I'm not. You know, like I feel as if I am, but I'm not. Like I can do these things. I just am stuck for some reason mentally. It's just a roadblock that I need to get over. And as I'm talking about these things, I'm realizing that I definitely need to get back into therapy. Like 100,000%. I need someone to help me through all of these feelings and building confidence and all those things. With that being said, one thing that I'm trying to, at the very least, do is have daily habits and a daily routine that I can stick with. That can just be a baseline for my life where every day I can say, I did all of these things, I checked all of these things off. Anything above that is a bonus. I want to at least have a baseline where I do a certain amount of tasks every day consistently that I don't skip even if I'm having a bad day. Like I want those to be baseline. On a bad day or a good day, I'm doing these things. So with that being said, I have this habit tracker on Google Sheets. I believe I bought this on Etsy a little while ago, but I just wanted to quickly show it to you guys. I don't know how I'm going to best share it. Honestly, this week I have not been the best about checking things off, but I did have like a couple good days where I was doing it. My goal is definitely to get back in the swing of this, and then in May to like really lock in with this checklist. I don't know if you guys can see, but they're covering up my like daily to-dos. It has a section where you can check everything off, and then it shows you your progress at the very end in that purple color, and then it also shows you a progress wheel down here in the bottom corner. And I feel like this is going to be so motivating for me to see my progress and my percentage of my habits being tracked. The lighting is very red, but it'll show me like a clear view of hopefully me progressing towards having a more routine lifestyle and consistently doing the things that I know I should be doing. Some of the things that I have on my daily habits are like really silly, but I think just the action of checking them off is going to make me feel so much better mentally. So I have like healthy eating, my morning skincare, taking my daily vitamins, making sure my water intake is up, waking up at a certain time, going to bed at a certain time, reading a certain number of books. These aren't like revolutionary things, and none of them are that crazy, like make the bed. These are just simply the things that even on a bad day, like I said, I don't want to skip, because if I do all of these things on a bad day, I can probably turn my bad day into a good day. That's how I'm thinking about it right now, is that maybe this will help me overall just feel a little bit better about myself and more productive, and hopefully that will lead to even more progress in my life. This is just like the stepping stone to that. Sorry if that was a little sad, but I have just been feeling a little bit sad, and all I can do is just be real with all of you and open up about, you know, my own personal struggles, what I go through. I think I'm a pretty strong person. Like, I've been through a lot in the last 8 years or so, a lot more than people even know, and just a lot of ups and downs in my life, and things have been really hard. And I look around at the house that I live in, the backyard that I have, the front yard that I have a garage, I have all of these rooms, and I say all of that because I'm so grateful for it every single day. I can't believe that I wake up here and that I live in such a beautiful area, and that I'm so close to, like, there's so many aspects of my life that have all come together so beautifully, but I can't really fully enjoy them yet because I'm not there mentally. But I live in such a beautiful area. One of the things that I've always wanted is to live somewhere where I'm close to really good restaurants, friends my own age, good food, good coffee, good shopping. It sounds really silly, but that's always been something that I'm like, oh, I wish I lived somewhere cooler. I wish I lived somewhere better. And now I'm finally in a place where I'm like, this is my dream location to live in. I'm in a suburban setting, but I'm also less than 10 minutes from a city setting with tons of beautiful restaurants. I want to take advantage of that more, but in order for me to start enjoying that aspect of life, I need to lock in with the real deal stuff, the work, the going to the gym, the being serious about the things that I want to achieve. Overall, I'm just way too easy on myself, and I let so much slide every single day, and I need to be really strict with myself. Stop saying, oh, I'll do that tomorrow. Oh, I'll start that on Monday. Oh, I'll do this next month. Oh, I'll do this when I get around to it. Do it now. Like, I need to stop giving myself a pass. I just kicked the tripod. Hopefully when I go to edit this, I don't sound insane. I'm gonna leave this habit tracker. Sorry, I didn't really show it much, but I don't really want to show like every single thing that I have on here. Just know it's really nice. You just check off these little things every day, and even just those little checks makes me feel a little bit better. I'm gonna have my tea and edit for a little while and just regulate my nervous system, stop being so anxious, and tell myself that like tomorrow is a new day. It's already late tonight. Every day can be better. If you're having a rough day or having a rough week or a rough month or a rough year so far, I feel you, okay? And we are going to get through this. Just know you're not alone, okay? I am right there with you having a really shitty week. Remember, a little bit too late is when you're having a really shitty week or a really shitty day, somehow a few days later, things get good again. So don't dwell too much on the current situation. Just know things will get better. It might not be tomorrow, it might not be the next day, it might be the next week, it might be the next month, but things will get better.